Mikael? Hey, I didn't expect you to reach out. I was looking for a way to answer the email. It's so embarrassing. Unless you're calling to ask me to stick strictly to work-related messages.
No. I'm calling you to accept your hunting buddy invitation.
Yay! I'm in the middle of a hunt, actually. Want to join in?
Sure. What are we hunting?
I only hunt with shotguns, so grab one. And it's hair time. So, how are you enjoying Lintukoto? I hope people aren't bothering you too much.
There are good people living here.
Yeah, apart from my father. But I don't want to talk about him. That would be a waste of time. But now I can't think of anything else. Do you mind changing the subject?
What's the story behind the reindeer on your cabin?
Wispy. I'll tell you all about him once I get this hair. Meet Wispy, my friend in the woods. Or as the locals call him, Willow the Wisp. He sports lanterns on his antlers, guiding hungry creatures to food. Or leading them to the afterlife if he arrives too late. At least that's what the story tells.
And what's the truth?
Truth is boring. But I'll share it with you once you back some hairs.
So during early access, because of these ducks doing that, of late I have been taking to doing this. You make a little bit of money and you never know, you might get a 5-star. Again, by the time you guys see this, this bug is supposed to be fixed. But until then, this duck looks like he's had a rough day at the office. All right, that's a 1-star. That's a 1-star. Female. 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 Male. 1-star adult. Female. 2-star mature. Two-star mature. Female. Female. And female. I think that's everything.
As they walk, my wife used to call them clickers. calls them clickers. It's the tendon that slips over the bone. It keeps herds together in harsh conditions. They'll recognize the sound of the click so that they aren't separated from the herd. I think I'm getting closer to the location you sent me. Good luck.
All right, guys. So we have this mission here to harvest a albino reindeer. But first we got to find said albino reindeer. And I'm not real thrilled about the fact that I'm coming in from upwind. But I think what I want to do before I fully commit is go to this campsite here. And we'll approach the zone from this direction. And see if we can find it. All right, guys, there he is. There's our albino. He's massive. I'm going to try to get to a spot where I can get a good view of him. There he is. He's a 3-star mature, but we are not going to allow him to live beyond today. All right, so the next time that he gets up, we're going to take him out. It's too bad we can't let him live any longer because he looks like he would have 5-star antlers. All right. That'll do. All right, guys. I have now shot this reindeer 2 times. This will be shot number 3. So I'm going to change up the ammo. Actually, I'm not going to do the... I'm going to do the S, the second one. And that time he did go down. All right, so we're also going to kind of do some experimentation here on the ammo and the energy at which the ammo hits the animals. Because I feel like my previous two shots were good enough. So here he is. So shot number one, okay, was actually technically low. So I can now understand that. Oops. Shot number two, oh, was a little out in front. Third shot, though, was perfect. But let's take a look at the energy. So at 104 yards, the Remington 700 long range with 300 Winchester Magnum hit with 4269. An extra 60 yards dropped it to 3982. And somewhere in the middle with the power shock rifle type, hit it with 4050. But that being said, we're going to go ahead and sell him and take care of this mission.
I'm sorry to inform you that I won.
Won what? The albino reindeer bet. I remember now. Okay, sure. I'll wire you the money.
So that's going to take care of this mission. Hey, Miguel, guess what? The investor took the bait. Can you believe it? He only bothered to read the pitch after I dropped the hunting bomb. He thinks our idea of letting folks with lower incomes enjoy the luxury of glass igloos is interesting. I was like, yes, we nailed it. But here's the catch. I'm not sure about the game he's playing. It feels like a rich folks' mind game. He mentioned having loads of other offers, yet he views our project as some sort of charity collection. Honestly, I don't care as long as he supports us. Now, here's the deal. He threw a bet my way. If I can prove to him that we can reliably manage to score long-distance shots multiple times, he's on board with supporting the project. Can you believe this? As I was reading the email, I started to stress doodle again. I've drawn a chubby, satisfied cat behind a fishbowl, staring at a tiny goldfish inside. The cat's face distorted through the glass. I'm asking for your help, hopefully for the last time. Pekka! All right. So we have to harvest a mouflon, red deer, or Eurasian moose, and the animal must be shot from 328.08 yards or more. Alrighty.
So what's your take? Will my project make it?
I don't have a crystal ball.
Come on. You know what I mean. Can you pull off those long shots?
You shouldn't doubt my abilities. Question the investor's intention.
Why? Do you think he's shady?
Don't lick it before it drops.
Lick it before you send it.
To celebrate too early. Voigt always advised me to let the ink dry first. We might need some ink to begin with. I feel so lost without him. He was the brains of our team. Even brilliant minds can doze off while driving a car. Anyways, let me know if you make it.
Oh, we can make it. We've made the 330-yard shot before. No problemo. I hear a wolverine. Want to make sure I'm far enough away before I take this shot. All right. So we have 2 mouflon that we have shot from the distance that we needed. This one here. Oh. Apparently we had shot him in the toenail. He was only 27% on the genetics, but we shot him from 333 yards on the second shot.
Tell your investor that it's highly doable.
Woohoo! Thank you, thank you, thank you. I'll name one of the igloos after you.
Please don't. This is the second one. We shot him from 331 yards as well. He was another young male, only 33% on the genetics. And if we look at the map again, we need to go back up here. And we have ourselves likely another mission. Sorry for spamming you. I know I should stop apologizing for everything. But if you're in the mood for another hunting trip, let me know. I know your work is keeping you busy, so if you want to take some time off, I'm here. And don't forget to bring your shotgun. Yannicka. Catching firefox.
Got one feeding area.
Then go ahead and find the fox as well.
What time is it? 10 o'clock. Arctic fox. 10 o'clock should be drinking.
The firefox is a mythical creature coveted by hunters. Legend has it that anybody who catches the firefox would be rich and famous beyond belief. Would you want that?
No. I'd get fat.
I really didn't expect a reply from you.
What about you?
Money wouldn't get me my mom back. Or my dad.
Mikhail is flirting. He is flirting for certain. So I know of a few places where the Arctic fox is at. So a really good spot for the Arctic fox, in my opinion, is right along in here. Of course, now that I'm looking for them, they probably won't show up. In fact, is that one right there? Yep, there's one. Got that one right there, and we got another one right there. It doesn't say anything about having to shoot a male. Although we do have a male. But I think I'm going to take out that mature female. All right, so we will go and harvest her.
As the firefox runs, its flaming tail whips crystals of snow into the sky, and its fur scratches the trees, setting the skies on fire. A prettier story than sun particles in Earth's magnetic field.
No denying that.
Lars Vessa. When you asked me why I love reindeer, I was caught off guard and didn't explain it properly. You probably knew the trivia on them. You were just kind enough to let me ramble on for a bit. The real reason I love them is actually pretty funny. Long story short, a reindeer was a ring bearer at my wedding. My wife loves them, so I surprised her with the cutest ring bearer possible. She struggled to get the rings off the antlers, but it's a memory I'll cherish forever. Enough of that. I feel left in the dust after you got the albino reindeer. Can you believe someone spotted a piebald reindeer? It's so rare that I can't help laughing at the sheer luck, and you're lucky enough to be my newest hunting buddy. So I'll give you the location. You might ask, why would such a collector of rare reindeer give you this information? That's what friends are for, and I already have one piebald in my collection, truth be told. Don't let this info go to waste. Lars.
When you asked me why I love reindeer, I was caught off guard.
Get to the last known location of the piebald reindeer. Alrighty.
Can you believe it?
The chances of finding a piebald reindeer.
No, not that. I mean, we're incredibly lucky, but I'm talking about something else. My daughter, not speaking to me because of some nonsense. It's been 6 months now. It's getting ridiculous. Now you're supposed to ask what kind of nonsense. Why she isn't talking to me.
It's none of my business.
Oh, come on. Sometimes I miss Artery, that old gossip monger. But then again, he wouldn't stop talking even if you begged him. Back to the point. My daughter ignores me because of a reindeer with lanterns and other trash caught in its antlers. Can you believe that?
I don't think I follow.
You see, the reindeer's become quite famous. With some merchandise here and there, locals making up stories about it. So I told her I'd get that beast for my trophy wall. She didn't like it. But we're hunters, that's what we do. I don't understand her reasoning at all. I'll leave you to
Get off of the...
now.
Oh, there he is. Did I not get him? I did not. Ah, damn it. Guys, I swear I'm a better shot than this. All right, so there he is again. He is a 5-star. So we already kind of screwed it up. But we're going to go ahead and see if we can take him on our second shot here. Since he's not moving and we have a clearer line of sight, we should be able to. That dropped him. So, since he is a 5-star, we will definitely be taxidermying him. I should have taxidermied the albino as well, but I didn't think about it at the time. But here he is. First shot, oh, we were a little in front. But like I said, he was a 5-star, 100% on the genetics. He had a score of 500.1. Had to get that 0.1 in there. Especially considering that 500 is supposed to be the max. But we will taxidermy him.
Lars, you were right about the location. I've got the piebald reindeer.
What? Oh, the piebald. I've got my eye on bigger fish now. Finally, I'll be able to shoot that trash reindeer, and Yannicka will talk to me again.
No, she won't. All right, guys. So, you just saw me get the piebald reindeer from early access. And you also heard me mention that I was now wishing that I had taxidermied the albino reindeer. And the reason that I was wanting to taxidermy the albino reindeer was because I wanted to put it on a stand with the piebald. And if you saw my live stream from Friday morning, you heard me mention that I was strongly considering starting this map over in the full release. I am now in the full release, and I did go ahead and restart the map. And this is why I wanted to do that and to get the taxidermy the albino is, as you can see, I've got the albino, and I just got the piebald again. So we're going to put the piebald up there, and that is what we get. Let's get a good view here. We'll take a screenshot as I have to move my cup out of the way so I can get to my keyboard. But yeah, so that's the reason why or the main reason I wanted to start them stories over. But anyways, that's going to do it for this one. We have not yet finished all of the missions. I think we're getting very, very close. As you heard, Lars was talking about shooting the reindeer with the lantern, Wispy. I'm guessing that is where we are going to be making our ultimate decision as far as how the story ends. But anyways, if you did find yourself enjoying Way of the Hunter, I would appreciate it if you would click on that like button. And if you have not yet subscribed, I would appreciate it if you would consider subscribing to the channel as well, as both of those things do help me out. Lets me know you guys want to see more of this kind of content. Also helps with the YouTube algorithm and getting the video out to more people. And I will continue to work through these missions. And if this Wispy mission turns out to be what I think it is, then of course I will show you guys what ends up happening. But until then, I will talk to you guys all next time.